We are midway through Becoming Human, Words and Images to End Rape Culture 2014, which began with our call for writing and design submissions, from which we then selected designs for billboards, bus signs, and tees, as well as monologues and spoken word pieces for the stage. We exhibited all of the submissions we received during Phase 1 of the project in April at Zotropolis Art House and Theater. We also selected monologues and spoken word pieces to build and perform a play, which touched on many aspects of rape culture, offering audiences not only perspective and understanding, but calling them to action. The audience responses were powerful and positive, but we're out to reach a far wider audience. Enter Phase 2 of the project, mounting billboards and bus signs and printing tees for crowd swarming. We're starting in Lancaster, PA. All designs were chosen from our submissions, and all offer tools for change. Each carries messages that address institutionalized and everyday sexism, offering concrete solutions to end rape culture, and many work to engage men and boys. Check out what people are saying about the project.
While we were watching the play, I started off just enjoying it and thinking these are fantastic actors and the message is so good and so clear and so diverse. There were so many perspectives. It's so critical to change the culture where rape is a woman's responsibility to avoid. It is all of our responsibility, and we need to work together. And we have not been communicating with each other openly. And I think that this mission will really work to change that. I would love to see these billboards everywhere. I would love for my son to drive by one and have a thought. I would love for this to be something that boys see from the time that they're little. It's just normal that we respect each other, that we respect each other's space and bodies and minds, and that we are all responsible for the innocence of each other. I think that's really the message that I would like to get across with this campaign and with this play. I'd like to see it in other cities. We live in a fantastic city where art and culture is ripe. Not everywhere is so lucky. And we need to take this campaign, this play, these billboards, everything, to people who are not getting this access. And we need to make it really the normal state of life so that we are all living with respect for each other.
You ask people, well, is violence against women, is sexual aggression against women, is that a feminist issue? I think people would say, well, yes, women need to be empowered to stand up to that and to change the culture. But that's not the message. The message is that empowerment is for everybody, and that it's actually when we men take responsibility for what's happening and make it a male issue, that is when things are going to change and things are really going to improve. We need the women empowered to stand up and say that, tell us their experience, and then we need the men to say, whoa, you know, we've been accepting things that just aren't acceptable, and we have to change.
So if we would like to reduce rape in this country, we do not need to change where women go, how they dress, what they do. We need to change him. And projects like Being Human and the projects related to that do exactly that.
What the Becoming Human project is doing is just an awesome rally of people just coming together to make everything how it should be, which is equal. A girl shouldn't have fear of walking home and have in the back of her mind, oh, I'm going to get harassed today. or a little girl can't dress the way she wants to, or an adult can't dress the way she wants to in fear of some guy groping her. I mean, this is America, people. We're supposed to be that country that's free and equal, but meanwhile, women are standing by oppressed all the time.
Consent is not just sexy, it is absolutely necessary, and these billboards are going to spell it out for people because so many people just don't seem to understand what consent is, and these billboards are going to make it possible for everybody to now understand.
I have two boys who are almost 12 and almost 10, and while they're not quite at this level yet, they're getting there fast. And this program, this idea that promotes the responsibility of men and the involvement of men in society in the way to not protect women, but to acknowledge their humanity. It's really important to me for them to see that, and you know, they recognize it now. We talk about it all the time, and I really like the idea that they're being called to participate and to call out their friends. And we talk about that a lot. My son is quite a leader in his peer group, and how it's his responsibility to lead that group in the right way and to make sure that he stands up for people whenever he can possibly do that. And this campaign is exactly what I want him to see and exactly what I want him to hear, as well as, you know, everybody else in the world. It'd be really nice if they would learn that lesson as well. So I'm really excited to be part of this, and I am raring to go. I can't wait to see as much as possible out there and to get involved as much as I can.